Hello.
Hey, hey,
Happy
hey.
New Year.
Welcome to the new year.
Yeah. So happy to be back with you guys. I know it's been a minute since we last touched base on our process. So just thought we'd give y'all an update on the status and how everything's going. Um, and hopefully 2017, we're looking forward to this being a prosperous year for everybody that's watching. And hopefully this will also be the year that we finally get to become parents. So we're looking
Yes.
forward to that.
We're claiming it in the name of Jesus.
Yes,
We're
that's right.
we're really truly believing in our hearts that this is our year.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
we're excited about that.
And it's been such a crazy, crazy last couple months. I know it's been a minute since we've been back. Um, we've had we've had to work with Thanksgiving and work with Christmas and all the things that we're doing between that period, work and volunteering, and so. But at the same time, we've been very dedicated to continuing the process, and so we definitely want to refocus on that in 2017. So, Ash, what do we do
Oh yeah,
over the
what do
last
we
couple
do?
months?
Well,
Yeah.
like the last few days I've been man down over here. I've been
Oh
sick.
yeah.
So it wasn't the flu. I went to the doctor, and after spending $100 and something on a doctor's visit, found out that it was like just a virus that they didn't have any medication for. So I had to ride it out.
Yeah, but you're doing a lot better
But I'm
now,
doing a
right?
lot better.
Yeah, yeah.
And we had our black eyed peas for New Year's, so Mike was excited about that.
Yeah, apparently I was alone in not understanding the black eyed peas and collard greens. So now I know. I appreciate you guys for educating me on that. So, yeah,
Right.
yeah,
Yeah. So hopefully we'll have lots of health
yeah,
this year.
yeah. So, what were you thankful for?
So what was I thankful for? Well, my parents drove up from San Antonio, and when you're not in a city where you have blood relatives, like we have family down here, like, we have lots of family. You guys are our family, but blood family in the city you live in, you just think back to the times when you were living in that city, and you think, man, I took that for granted. So my parents driving up to spend Christmas with us was amazing, and we had dinner and we had fun. We went to the park. Mike had to work, of course, but they drove up for 2 days, and so I was really thankful for that. I really enjoyed them being here.
Yeah, I enjoyed them too. I'm so glad that they were actually able to make the trip so that we weren't spending Christmas by ourselves.
We would have crashed one of y'all's houses if
Yeah.
that was the case, but yeah.
But yeah, so we're very grateful for that. What I was grateful for is just pretty much the same thing. Just being grateful for what we've have and being content. We're caught up with this whole thing of man, we want our child, want our child, want our child. At the same time, we also can't forget about how grateful we are about the home that God's provided, the jobs that we've been provided, for both of us, and just the stability to be able to enjoy our lives. And so, very grateful for that. Um,
And you're grateful for Alexa,
yeah,
unfortunately.
yeah. Alexa's pretty cool. Alexa, Nook off. Oh, it didn't work. That's
She's being
okay.
belligerent today. Most
Yeah.
days she's pretty belligerent. If y'all know anything about Alexa, she's a personal assistant. And, of course, this tech guy has to have, I mean, who knew? Who knew? But anyhow,
Yeah, so but no, actually, I was actually Astor got me something that I wanted for quite a few years now, and y'all might have seen it on Christmas Day when I was playing my solo on that viola. It's a little bit bigger than a violin, so I played that back when I was in grade school, and I hadn't played it ever since really. So I'm very grateful to do that. So now I can serenade to my beloved, my lovely wife here, um, and I'm looking forward to doing that for many years to come. So very grateful for that. So
and we're grateful for all our supporters. We're
oh
grateful to
yeah,
be where we are right now.
absolutely
If
yeah,
it wasn't for the people supporting us through the garage sale, through people who baked goods for it, to the GoFundMe page and our donators on there, and just the love and support. Like 2016 was amazing in that aspect. I mean, people came out of the woodworks, and it's just a God thing. I can only, give God the glory for the people that are in our lives and why they're in our lives.
Yeah. Um, so another couple things that we did over the last couple months, we have started applying for some grants.
Yep.
We should get some from some of our initial responses to the grants. Hopefully, in a couple months from now, around March or so. So hopefully we'll have some updates on that.
And then we also, well, we had already had a profile book, but because our agency that we chose, which is Gladney, we have to have an actual physical book. So we have to actually go to where are we getting it from right now? Like I think it's like it's some
Not sure.
I have been working on it.
Yes,
I
she
swear.
has.
But it's a software that we use, kind of sort of like how you Snapfish or something like that.
Shutterfly.
Shutterfly, right.
Yeah.
And we upload pictures and, we create a book or whatever. So why are you telling me it's going
You're
too
shaking
long?
the camera.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm sorry. Anyhow, so we've been working on the profile book. Basically, if you're not familiar with that, it's we have to create one profile book, but 6 copies, so that when birth mothers fit the criteria that we are things like our race, things like they may prefer that we're tall. I don't know, maybe not, but whatever. So they have specifications on the parents that they want to choose for their child. And so this is just an easy way for them to go through and flip through our book to see who we are, what we're about, and what kind of parents we'll be. So it's been challenging to create it because I'm having to narrow down some of the pictures and kind of decide on what things to say and what things not to say, and then I'll send it to get edited, for review to our agency, and then they'll send it back with modifications, and then I'll change it, and then I'll send it again. So it's been kind of frustrating, but I should finish it up probably this week or next week, and then we'll have that done, and then in order for us to be approved in waiting, that's one of the criteria we have to meet. We have to have all of our profile books there at the center.
Are we gonna be able to demonstrate it to our followers?
Yeah, we probably on our next video we'll probably show you a little bit of our profile book when it gets completed. So.
Yeah. Speaking of, that needs to be done once we pay for our matching fee. That's the next thing that's due up. So. Again, we do want to just thank our supporters in so many different ways. It's just been truly amazing how much help that we've gotten. We could never imagine this happening when we first started doing this. We also just hit over 200 shares on our GoFundMe page. We're not celebrities, so the fact that we got over 200 shares on our GoFundMe page is amazing there. So we appreciate you guys getting the word out there. So basically the next step, through all of the earnings that we've gotten through the fundraising and what's left over for our matching fee, we still have to get about $3,500 in order to meet this goal.
And the goal is?
The goal is to have it done by the end of this month. So
and that is for us to be on the approved and waiting.
Yeah, so that, and then the book that Asher's working on
has to be submitted.
That's when everybody has an ability to look at the book and check us out there. So, but hopefully we can hit that goal, and then once we do that, we will have the waiting period to finally be matched with a child will be about 6 to 12 months. So. That's kind of what we're looking forward to. It's definitely looking like 2017.
No, we don't want to go back to
2017 will be our year.
Yeah.
In the process of trying to hit that goal, we're hitting the ground running. We're of course applying for the grants. I'm selling my gaming systems, so we already got a couple more that came in. So thank you for that. That's going towards the adoption.
Yeah, and our goal for the sales for the gaming system is going to be 10 for this month. So how many
We got
have?
2 so
We
far.
have 2. So we just need 8 more sales for the gaming system that will help us reach our goal for this month, so that we can be approved and waiting in by the January. Is it January?
Yeah,
31st?
yeah, just the end of the month.
Okay.
So
All right.
January, yeah. And we got a couple things. We got some ideas that we're kind of running around. So, what were some of them that you were thinking
Yeah,
about?
so some ideas, and if y'all can help us kind of think of some things, maybe some things that you would participate in. But an idea that I had was, we have Valentine's Day that's coming up, so I was thinking about making a special, gift basket that maybe a dad can give to her daughter, or maybe to his wife. It'll be a variety of different
Mother.
things. Your mother, right? Don't forget about the moms on Valentine's Day, right? Hopefully their husbands will have them covered, or boyfriends, or whatever. But anyhow, it will be for all different varieties of love. So hoping to do that. We're thinking about doing a bake sale.
Yeah.
And we had, the retro pie, of course, but if there's any other ideas that you have, I have some fundraisers, planned, or I'm hoping to plan in the next couple months, but specifically for January, so that we can reach this goal of being on the approved and waiting list. We welcome your ideas. The other thing is that in January, we were supposed to have a garage sale in San Antonio, which unfortunately was canceled, due to some unforeseen circumstances. So we won't be having a garage sale in San Antonio. So in lieu of that, we wanted to try to figure out something else to do. And I'm working OT like crazy, trying to save, and we're saving every penny, and beans and rice and beans, like Dave Ramsey taught us to do.
Yeah. It looks like I'll be cooking a lot. I'm actually going to be working overtime, since I don't get overtime pay. So.
Right. So, we'll see. We'll see how that happens.
Yeah, so, that's...
But anyhow, so that pretty much sums up what we've been working on, the things to look forward in the future, and we welcome your ideas and suggestions.
Yeah. Thank you, guys, and thanks for being a part of this message, and we'll look forward to many more good news updates throughout the year. And so thank you so much. Y'all have a great and prosperous new year.
All right,
Take care.
bye.
Bye-bye. Alexa, Nook off.